The Transformers movies have always been a guilty pleasure of mine, but I don't think I can defend this one. Hey there guys, how are you? It's me, the Canadian Movie Buff, with a review of Transformers: The Last Night. This time around, Optimus has gone into space looking for his creator, while Kid Yeager and the Autobots go on the run for some reason. They discover an ancient Transformer and learn of the Cybertronian Knights and that they need to find the last one to save the world. You know how with the old Star Trek movies, the odd number ones are bad and the even number ones are good? That's kind of the reverse with Transformers. The first and third got the best critical reception, but the second and fourth got the beatdown. Despite my hopes for this movie, I did keep my expectations in check. The fifth movie plays a big part in the future of a franchise. It either kills it or revives it. Here's the thing though, when you make your worst movie early into said franchise's life, you can't really go much lower than that. And boy does this movie go low. First things first. Aaron Kruger, the guy who wrote the second, third, and fourth movies, he's out of there. Probably because he was too busy writing the live-action Ghost in the show. Now we got different writers, and you can tell right away that they're a bit more polished in their craft than Kruger. But then again, with credits like Iron Man and Black Hawk Down, you gotta expect something good to come out of it. They somehow managed to get Anthony Hopkins to star in this, and you can tell right from the first scene that he loved every second of making this movie. He may not have the best lines, but he gives it 110% in his performance. We also have the return of Josh Duhamel and Tyrese Gibson, and unlike another movie that promised the return of cast members from the original trilogy, but did nothing with them, they team up with Wahlberg to take on the Decepticons. For a movie called Transformers, there sure wasn't a lot of them. In fact, they're barely in this movie at all. A lot of the focus was on the humans and their attempt to save Earth. Again, listen, there's a reason why these movies are so popular. We go to see robots beat the living crap out of each other. We don't care about the humans and their attempt to save the world. Pick and choose a dozen movies and I guarantee you they'll have the exact same plot of humans trying to save the planet from the apocalypse. The action isn't even that interesting. I was bored. That is the one positive thing that's consistent with these movies. The action always kept me entertained in some shape or form. Even with Revenge of the Fallen, there were one or two scenes that I liked and even remember. Here, I've got nothing. Every memorable action moment was shown in the trailer, so when you see it in the movie, it has no impact. I guess Peter Cullen was sick of Michael Bay's shtick because Optimus Prime's total screen time is around 20 minutes, if that. He probably looked at the script and was like, "F that, I've had it up to here with these dumb movies." If I have to give one movie the title of biggest disappointment, it would have to be The Last Night. I thought this was going to be a turning point for the Transformers franchise the same way Fast 5 reinvigorated the Fast and Furious movies. Although to be fair, that series is running out of gas pretty quickly. No pun intended. Ranking it among the Transformers movies, this one lands at number 3, right below Age of Extinction but above the first one. It's not terrible enough for Netflix, but good enough to spend $5 and seeing it at the cheap seats. Alright, that's my review of Transformers: The Last Night. Have you seen it? What did you think about it? What is your favorite Transformers movie? And do you think the franchise has a future? Leave your answer by commenting down below. And who knows, maybe the Bumblebee spin-off will steer the franchise in the right direction. After all, it's being directed by Travis Knight. What has he done? Alright, so far so good. And it's being written by someone named Christina Hodson. What has she done? Oh,